Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB Today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Stephen Mulhern has an estimated net worth of £5 million, and he's thought to currently be receiving an income of over £80,000 per week. Stephen is the sole director of a company called Blue Eye Productions Limited, and public records on Companies House confirm that he raked in an impressive £4 million in the year leading up to February 2024. Although figures for 2025 have not yet been published, his winning streak looks set to continue after the Dancing on Ice presenter's worth reportedly doubled in just a few years. Meanwhile, he was a director of a second company, JFDI Productions Limited, until October of last year, and it received almost £3 million in net assets in the year leading to April 2023. While much of his sizable income is derived from TV appearances, he's also invested wisely in property and has a multifaceted portfolio. His earnings have now reportedly soared above those of fellow ITV star Bradley Walsh, who's perhaps best known at the moment for hosting The Chase. While the beloved host is reported to have a net worth of £20 million, he is believed to have earned £3.5 million from his gig on the quiz program last year. Meanwhile, ITV's richest star didn't always have it so easy, though, as he first started out in the far less glamorous world of children's TV almost 25 years ago. He worked on the Fingertips series on CITV, which he was temporarily suspended from for revealing a secret magic trick on air, followed by a 5-year stint on Tricky TV showing off pranks, illusions, and street magic. For a couple of years, he and Holly Willoughby worked on their own show, Holly and Stephen's Saturday Showdown, which had formerly been known as Ministry of Mayhem. We use your Sun Up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. By 2012, he'd gained a slot alongside Emma Willis, hosting a Sunday breakfast radio show on Heart FM, but the early starts were less than glamorous. He also starred in Britain's Got More Talent, which aired straight after the main show and was hosted by Ant and Dec for 12 years, not to mention a subsequent role on the pair's Saturday Night Takeaway. He's had a string of high-profile gigs which have made him a household name, and fans were delighted when his hosting role was announced on the Deal or No Deal reboot in 2023. However, perhaps his most famous career move to date has been reuniting with beloved former co-star Holly on Dancing on Ice, replacing Philip Schofield in arguably ITV's most coveted primetime slot. The show has since been shelved. In the dazzling world of primetime television, one man has quietly performed the greatest trick of all, turning charm, versatility, and relentless work ethic into an empire. Step aside, Bradley Walsh, because Stephen Mulhern has officially taken the crown as ITV's richest star, and fans everywhere are stunned by just how he pulled it off. Once known as the cheeky magician with a deck of cards and a sparkle in his eye, Stephen Mulhern is now sitting atop a reported net worth of £7 million and rising fast. It's a fortune built not on one hit show, but on a dazzling empire of ITV staples, surprise investments, and an uncanny ability to be everywhere at once. The secret? Hard graft, smart choices, and one major strategic edge over his longtime rival, Bradley Walsh. People always saw Bradley as the big dog, said an ITV insider, but Stephen's been playing the long game. While Walsh raked in fame with The Chase, Breaking Dad, and acting stints, Stephen quietly conquered everything else. From catchphrase to In for a Penny, and even popping up on Britain's Got More Talent, Mulhern became ITV's go-to golden boy. Producers love him for his clean image, quick wit, and tireless energy, and advertisers love him even more. But what really tilted the scales? Merchandising and ownership stakes. While Walsh's career leaned heavily on appearances and acting stints, Mulhern, sources revealed, negotiated a percentage stake in several of his formats. He also wisely branched into production, backing a few hit pilots and kids shows through his own company, silently building a behind-the-scenes empire. While Bradley's got charisma, no doubt, Mulhern once joked during a backstage interview, but I've got a calculator. The two have long shared a friendly rivalry, often ribbing each other on red carpets and awards shows. But this latest news, that Stephen Mulhern has surpassed Bradley's estimated £6.5 million net worth, is being seen by fans as a dramatic twist in ITV's ongoing Game of Thrones. Social media erupted when the figures leaked. Mulhern just pulled the ultimate magic trick. "He made Bradley's bank balance disappear," joked one user. Others praised his years of dedication, saying the recognition is long overdue. Stephen, ever the modest star, responded in classic form. He said, "I'm just lucky to still be doing what I love. If that comes with a bit of extra pocket money, I won't complain." Now rumored to be in talks for an even bigger ITV game show and possibly a return to primetime Saturday night slots, Mulhern is showing no signs of slowing down. So next time you see him smiling on screen, remember, behind that affable grin is ITV's richest star, a man who turned magic tricks into money, laughs into legacy, and finally beat Bradley at his own game.